Good morning, my kindergarten friends. Happy Tuesday. I am so excited that you are here again with me today. We are going to get started with our morning meeting and our greeting, which is our Hello Friend song that we learned yesterday. Remember, you need to stand up and get a little extra moving space. And here we go. Great work, everybody. We're going to keep practicing that song this week so that we can get even better at it. For our sharing question today, I want to know, do you have any pets? I have two pets. I have a cat named Buddy. You can see a picture of him right here. And my puppy named Rosie. So tell me about the pets that you might have at home. If you don't have any pets, that's okay. Why don't you tell me about one of your stuffed animals that you have at home? Today is a very special day. We have our first kindergarten friend's birthday today. It is our friend Goddess's birthday. So we're going to take a second and we're going to say, Happy birthday, Goddess! And so when it is your birthday in kindergarten, you get to choose the story that we read for morning meeting. So our friend Goddess chose this story called Caps for Sale, and this is what we're going to read for our activity today. And this is written by this person who is from Russia, and I cannot pronounce her name. Esphyr Slobodkina. We're going to try it like that. It's always good to try. So this story is called Caps for Sale. Here we go. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like any ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the street, holding himself very straight as to not upset his caps. As he went along, he called, Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, Caps, 50 caps, caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. I think I'll go for a walk in the country, said he, and he walked out of town slowly, slowly, as to not upset his caps. walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. That's a nice place for a rest, thought he, and he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as to not disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. You monkeys, you, he said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, This made the peddler angry. So he shook both hands at them and said, You monkeys, you give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, You monkeys, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, You monkeys, you must give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But then, each monkey pulled off his cap, and all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First, his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, he walked back to town calling, Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap! The end. What a silly story with some really silly monkeys. All right, let's read our morning message and then we'll be done with our morning meeting. Here we go. Buenos dias. Those are new words. Buenos dias, that means good morning in Spanish. Buenos dias. Today is Tuesday, September 22. It is a C day. We have music and PSPE. It is Goddess's birthday. We will do our first directed drawing. Let's have a great day. Love, Miss G. Sonrisas. All right, so you will hear about what that directed drawing thing is later today if you watch the rest of the videos. See you later. Bye.